What it do, people? Like to welcome y'all to another edition of Know That Sport Podcast, man. Sponsored by Highlight Commodity. I got two of my guys with me, man. You know it's NFL playoff time, man. I got Big Block Sports. You know he's psyched out about the 49ers. Lord have mercy. And I got my guy, man, Walt Stringer, man. What it is, man? What it do? What it do? What it do?
Man, you got it. You got it, man. We got 5 games. It's a short weekend, but it's a weekend of the best. So
it's 5 and it's a game Monday.
Yeah. Well, 5 games this weekend.
Yeah,
then we got then we got the Monday night game. That Monday night game pretty crucial. But yeah, we got 5 games this weekend.
It almost feel like every game is a toss-up too. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know, maybe outside of maybe like the Raiders game, but even then, like the Raiders, you know what I'm saying? Like they done pulled off a couple dubs at the end. It almost seems like a lot of the games gonna be real good and real competitive.
So
yeah, definitely.
You don't know Pittsburgh playing Kansas City.
That's a toss-up too.
Pittsburgh.
What the hell we tossing up? What we tossing up? The corn, the seed, heads or tails? What we tossing up?
Man, listen, man. Why people keep acting so surprised like Pittsburgh can't pull a Pittsburgh? I understand. Listen, I understand. Look, and I honestly, I don't believe they're going to win either. I believe Kansas City going to win. But I for damn sure don't think Kansas City going to cover no 11.5 points.
You want to say 11 and a half? You want to say 11 and a half? One I'm
12 now.
13. They say 13.
Yeah, I see both of that.
You say
11 and a half.
My bad. I meant to say Pittsburgh because you got to think. Even still, you still got T.J. Watt over there, and all it takes is a fumble or two, a batted ball. You know what I'm saying?
Hayward too. Hayward there.
Hayward to turn the game around. So obviously the Chiefs, based on the spread, they the heavy favorites. But it's a lot of teams that came in the game like that, and all it takes is one pass rush, one fumble, and the game changed. And before you know it, hey, it happened.
Well, look, I'll say this.
That's why you play the game.
Look, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna just say this here. I feel the way I feel about Pittsburgh in this game is the same exact way that I would feel about the Ravens if they was in this game. Like you still gotta respect them. It's like
not necessarily just Kansas City.
If the Ravens was in that spot, if they was in that spot Pittsburgh again right now, yeah, you gotta respect them, whether they injured or not, whether Lamar there or not. They just got that certain character and that certain pedigree that you gotta respect. And then if you look at Pittsburgh on the offensive side of the ball, they got some weapons.
That's the problem.
Deontay got some weapons. I mean, not Deontay, but Deontay, the receiver. They got some weapons over there. Najee there. They got the tight end. They got some young weapons. So it's not like
Claypool when he ain't doing.
That's the problem. That side of the ball gonna be the problem.
Hey,
you got your granddad.
I'm saying that. Listen, if we bet, I still believe Kansas City gonna win the game. But if I'm betting,
they don't cover the 13.
Yeah, I would rather. I'll say this. I would take Pittsburgh to win the game outright before I would take them to not lose. But before I would take Kansas City to cover that 12. I just don't think Kansas City covering that 12. I don't think it's gonna be a 2-possession game. I think Kansas City gonna win though, but I don't think it's gonna be a 2-possession game.
I don't think Kansas City gonna win, right?
Yeah, we do.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the question is, you think Kansas City can't cover that point spread? Wow.
I don't think they will.
Okay.
I think they can, but they haven't shown it when it comes to facing a team that has a pass rush like the Pittsburgh Steelers.
What the score last time they played? They just played them. What the score last time they played? I believe they beat them by 14 or better. At one point in time, the score was 30-6, something like that. I think the score was 30-6 at one point in time. So,
but that was before Big got this lifeline. You know what I'm saying? Like again, I think the thing that Kansas City got to be careful with is the Steelers don't have nothing to lose. You know what I'm saying? Like they coming in. It's almost like the 49ers, which we're gonna talk about possibly, but we coming in with house money, baby. We not even supposed to be here. You know what I'm saying? So Pittsburgh, like, hey, let's let it all hang out. And Kansas City come into the game, honestly, the pressure on them because it's almost that trap game situation where they could possibly be looking past, all right, who we gonna play in the next round.
I ain't trying to be funny, but I think let's say like what 3 play 4. No, sorry, 3 play 6, 4 play 5, 2 play 7.
Yeah.
I think 7-2. The pressure on Tampa Bay to win that game. All the low seeds, if they lose to that bottom seed, the pressure on them. So all the low seeds ain't no pressure on. Ain't no pressure on Philadelphia to play Tampa Bay or lose to Tampa Bay. They supposed to lose anyway. And so I feel the same for all the higher seed. I mean the lower seed with the big number. All the folks on the road. Okay, all the folks on the road. I say on the road.
Yeah.
So when it boils down to me, I might be wrong. I've been wrong before. Pittsburgh ain't got no pistols. They ain't got no pistols. They got the ball down. We got to hope not. What did running back is for Alabama? He got to have 150 yards. He got to have 150 or better.
Well, it's also the thing is this too. We don't know what's going on with Tyreek. Like they keeping Tyreek under wraps. They kept him under wraps all week.
He healed.
All week.
Something wrong with his heel.
I'm just saying, man. It's don't act like it ain't possible.
You're right. Everything is possible. But boy, I don't
think about this.
I don't see the piece shaking like that.
The thing about this. Mike Tyson said it best. Everybody got a plan until they get punched in the face.
You damn sure right about that.
Nah, we talking about the playoffs. We ain't talking about week 13 or week 6 or week 4. Let Pittsburgh go out there and a couple fluke things happen or anything can happen. Pittsburgh can march down the field and take a 14-0 lead and everybody can be shot. Coaches start coaching a little bit tighter. They start calling them plays a little different. Players start getting offside.
They get jittery.
Things start happening. So I'm saying, if I'm betting, I still believe Kansas City's the better team and Kansas City should win. But I would not be shocked at all if Pittsburgh won that game.
I feel, you know what you was saying about they jump on the 14-9 or something like that? The only way I feel like Pittsburgh win that game, if Pittsburgh do to Kansas City what Cleveland did to Pittsburgh last year in the playoffs.
Yeah.
You remember that game. You remember how Cleveland turned up.
All the turnovers.
And if they do that, that's a different ball game. But if that don't happen, and I think the over under what the over under is. I think the over under. The over under 29. What is 46? Over under 46.
46 and a half.
Yeah. You don't say 46. They say 46. I think it's gonna be under that.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think I'm under that. Because I think people like said they'll put up a fight, they just ain't got no point. The defense gonna come in, they ain't gonna put up enough points. Like I won't be surprised I see some 24-6, some 24-10, something like that. I won't be surprised for that.
I think Pittsburgh.
I won't be surprised for that.
Yeah, I think Pittsburgh's best shot at it is ugly the game up. If it's a 16-13 type game or something, yeah, they can if they can keep it under 20. If it's under 20, Kansas City in trouble.
I can see Kansas City putting up at least 24 to 28 points on them. But I don't see them putting up. I don't see Pittsburgh putting up over 17 points. If they put up 17, I'd be shocked.
I give them a high 14.
Yeah, I feel like so y'all think it's gonna be over under 46 and a half, whichever one?
I got under.
Which one you got, bro?
Yeah, I got under. I think the game probably be like 23-14, you know what I'm saying? Or 23-17, like you said. But
I got it under 2. So see, we start out with Pittsburgh, Kansas City. We might as well go to the next game. That game, that's Sunday. we'll go to the first game on Saturday. And I think that's the Raiders and the Cincinnati Bengals.
Yes, sir.
They get the Raiders 5.5. Over under 49.
Mine say 6.5.
Oh, 6.5. Okay, same thing.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Who want to start?
Who y'all like to win the game?
I like Cincinnati.
Me too. Who you like, Block?
Raiders scary though.
You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like all these games. Listen, this is another team back from the dead. You know what I'm saying? Like the literal dead. Like people done died by this team.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
they here with no coach. They here with no coach. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't know if that's destiny. You know what I'm saying? I still think Cincinnati go win the game.
I feel the same way. They got a good 30 for 30. But
I think Cincinnati just has too much offensively. You know what I'm saying? Like we talked about our other game again. Raiders have Max Crosby. They have Perryman. So they have some players on defense that can change the ball game, but I just think Cincinnati has too many weapons on the outside, and it's kind of
they can run the ball.
They can run the ball.
They can run the ball.
And both of those are weaknesses of the Raiders. You know what I'm saying? Like, so defensive back, the deep outside pass game. You know what I'm saying? Which Cincinnati is really good at. All their wide receivers can go up and get the ball. They tight end and
one-on-one coverage.
Yeah, one-on-one. And then Joe Mixon, he ain't gonna go down off the first tackle. You're gonna have to bring 2 or 3. So it's like, what you gonna do with Cincinnati? And I think Joe Burrow is underrated when it comes to his pocket presence. You know what I'm saying? I think his ability to get out, sometimes it gets him in trouble, but his ability to avoid the sack and be able to throw a catchable pass, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think a lot of times what he does, he throws a catchable ball. He put the ball in a place.
He give opportunity.
Yeah.
He give opportunity.
So, but I think Kansas City will Cincinnati will cover the whatever the spread is, 6.5. I think the Raiders, it's a great story, but it's over.
Yeah. I think Cincinnati wins. I'm not. It might be a push
6.5
on that over under, but I mean, I'm gonna say this. I think watching the Raiders, if you watch the Raiders all season, you watch them and then you look at the box scores, you look at the stat sheets, and you look at the rankings and everything. Shit don't add up. Like it seemed like they shouldn't be here, but this is a 10-win team, and when you look at them and you compare them to Cincinnati, they 10-win team, and that 10-win team Cincinnati are car trash. Like we know exactly.
It's 2 different scenarios. They're 2 different scenarios.
We know exactly what the Bengals are, but like when I watch the Raiders, it's like they be kicking and falling and tripping in the wind, man.
They David Carr. When they bought after, they never David Carr.
He make plays. They got that boy Deshaun Jackson over there. He can take the top off of defense. They got Waller. They got Jacobs in the backfield. So they got players over there, and I mean they do just enough on the back end. The problem is this: I think Cincinnati got enough counter punches for whatever the Raiders want to take away. So like if the Raiders decide to say, you know what? If the Raiders decide to say, you know what, Joe Mixon
run the ball, we'll go on top.
Yeah, Mixon kicked our ass last time, but Mixon ain't gonna kick our ass this time. Okay, well, you really don't want that.
Man trying to go on top.
But then you can say, you know what? Well, we gonna bracket Chase. Okay, well, you can go ahead and bracket Chase, but now you got Higgins.
Gotta go off. Or the tight end can go off.
You got Uzma.
They gotta get that tight end too.
Yeah, Jerry Uzama.
Something like that. Yeah, he's silent.
So I think everything is pointing in the direction of the Bengals winning. The only thing is they're young, man. So would a veteran team like the Raiders, an older team like the Raiders, go in there and snatch one from them? It's possible. It's the playoffs, and I think anything that this season taught us is that we don't know shit. Because
I think they gonna blow the boys out. I think Cincinnati is gonna be fired up. I think they go put.
My thing is, I'm pulling for them. I'm pulling for them like I pull for Joe, like Joe, my dude. Yeah. So it's like I really want to see him do it. Been a big fan of his, and the whole thing is, like I said, they young. That's the only thing.
I like the Raiders. I just it ain't happening.
I'm worried about this. I'm worried about them coming out and pressing early because I'm pretty sure the Raiders not gonna press. And they don't piggyback off of what you were saying. They playing on the road. They got to go up to Cincinnati. It's gonna be 31 degrees. It's supposed to feel like 23.
32 jet killed them. 32 jet killed them.
Well, it's supposed to feel like 23. I'm looking at it. 9 miles per hour wind.
They're the DDT right there. They're the DDT now. They're the DDT. See now you just told me. Now you just let me know Joe Mixon finna go off. You just let me know that. You just let me know Joe Mixon finna go off. You just told me.
Joey B gonna go off too.
I'm talking about the running back for Cincinnati.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Both Joe Mixon.
Yeah,
Joe
both
Mixon.
Joe.
He finna go off. He finna run the ball. The Raiders got to do it until now. Try to start to run the ball. Try to start to run the ball. What's the next step after that? They call it peekaboo. Get to the running back, take it back up top. So I'm saying that what I think it was, you said 6.5?
6.5.
Cincinnati, I think Cincinnati covered them 6.5. They're gonna be real crunk at Cincinnati. 49 points. Last time they beat them with 32-13.
Yeah.
Something like that. It was bad.
Yeah, but the whole thing is the Raiders had 2 turnovers in the fourth quarter. That's really what blew that game open right there.
They probably get them 2 a little bit more earlier than the fourth quarter this time. But I think they put up more than 13 points. I think they put up at least 20. But I say it's over 49, though. I say they go over.
I think the Raiders cover. I think they win, but like maybe a touchdown, 8 points, something like that. Only because
you said the Raiders.
I mean, my bad. The Bengals.
I feel
my Bengals. Only because I think I'm gonna keep putting it on the youth. I think they're gonna play a little tight. I think they're gonna play a little tentative early. I think it's gonna be a close game, third quarter, and I think Joe and them gonna get their foot under them, and then they go ahead and take care of it.
We should about the same when it comes to the Bengals.
Blowout.
I feel like that. Next on the back, man, we got the New England Patriots and the Buffalo Bills. They get
6 degrees.
What it gonna be? How cold it gonna be out there?
6. It's gonna feel like -2.
They get New England 4 points. Over and under. The over and under is 44. Who y'all like?
I like Buffalo. I think Buffalo.
They cover the 4.
Yeah, I think Buffalo better. I think that ass whooping they took when they ran the ball, New England ran the ball on them at their home crib like that, they woke them up. And then I think Buffalo just better. Like if you look at the quarterback position, you look at the wide receiver position, Stephon Diggs, the best skill position player on the field. They got the best secondary. Well, you can rival the secondary. Their secondary is like 1 and 2. But statistically, Buffalo secondary is still number 1 in the league. Buffalo can still rush the passer. They can still spot people with Edmonds. So I'm on Buffalo. As long as Buffalo, and it goes back to week 1, and we was talking about the whole loss they had to Pittsburgh. If the offensive coordinator was a Dayball, if he just stops passing the ball so damn much and effectively run the football, Buffalo is one of those teams. I think Buffalo, one of the 3 teams I think can come out the AFC.
I feel like somebody else.
I think the Patriots gonna run the ball exactly the same, especially now that it's gonna be frosty, 2 degrees, and probably windy. I think that goes directly into New England's hands. I think they don't have to put Mac Jones into any kind of danger. I think when you think about how the Patriots beat the Bills last time, that's not a scheme. They can't like you gonna add a 12th player on the field because it was basically just one-on-one.
Man on man.
They beat them after that though.
Yeah, it was man on man. It was man on man. You see that game right there? That made the difference. You keep going, boy. I'm sorry, Block. I'm sorry, excuse me.
Nah, go ahead. So that's what I was saying.
I'm sorry.
Straight. So I think if the situation was a game where it's like, all right, they had a better set of plays, you know what I'm saying? Like they caught us slipping on the back end, we busted some coverages. All right, you could scheme for that. You can go back and look at the tape. Hey, that man hit you in your mouth. I mean, I don't know what you gonna hit the weight room. They might
you gotta check yourself for that.
Yeah, but I mean, they did it that one game. They ain't do it the second game though.
That's what I said. That's how I feel the same way.
So it's like Buffalo, man.
I think too now what you got to think about is the play action pass. We got to think about, you know what I'm saying, the coverage ability of the New England Patriots in that weather. We just got to see what happens. I know we talked about the Bills a lot this year, and they a finesse team, you know what I'm saying? And usually the playoffs, it turned into real physical football. The refs don't call as many penalties. It gets a lot tighter. Every play, it seemed like even last week, even in the 49er game, every single play mattered. Every single third down mattered. So it's going to be up to the Bills to really be able to bring they 100% physical football with the Patriots, because the Patriots already got in their head that they're going to be able to muscle these boys.
I feel like their mind frame going to be like that, but when they ball down to it, it's going to be Matt Jones playing in 6-degree weather again, coldest he's probably ever been in his life, rookie quarterback, playoffs, Walking Dead. It's just a matter of time.
Well, you know what, too? Also, man, listen.
In Buffalo, they're going to be loud.
Josh Allen, what, from Wyoming or North Dakota, he used to playing in that.
But I said,
and Josh. Oh yeah, I know.
I said,
I'm saying, but yeah, even like with Josh Allen, Josh Josh, big tough boy. Josh got the big arm.
This ain't his first year in
cool,
Buffalo. How long he been in Buffalo?
Yeah, Buffalo. This is what his third year. No,
it's
fourth,
like his third, fourth year.
You know what I'm saying? This ain't his first rodeo. So
he there.
But you gotta look at how the team's coming in too. How the team coming into the playoffs.
I expect Buffalo to beat them 4 points, beat them.
Yeah.
And the 44, you think over? I say under 44 because of the weather.
Yeah.
I say over, man. The reason I say over is because of this. I think Buffalo's best shot is gonna be a clash of wills. Buffalo, no, New England gonna come here. It's cold. They starting this young whippersnapper at quarterback. They want to hide him as much as possible. They're gonna try to punch us in the mouth. So if Buffalo, they know that. But so if I'm Buffalo, you know what I'm saying? Man, I'm about to get up on y'all asses. I'm about to score, and I'm gonna score early.
So you over 44.
Yes.
Shit, to be over 44, that means New England got to come to the party too.
I think Buffalo gonna put them in a situation where y'all ain't gonna be able to just punch us in the mouth. We're gonna have to do
that. They ain't gonna be able to score.
I think what's gonna happen is Buffalo gonna jump on them. They're gonna jump on them early because that's the only way you can. I'm not about to.
I can see 20-10. I can't see 40. 44 mean both of y'all score 20 or somebody score 30.
I can see Buffalo getting 30.
Okay. And they putting up 14. You need 14.
Or Buffalo or New England close out and score another late touchdown and reach 20 or whatever, but it's possible.
I can do it.
17-14 New England. 17-14 New England.
I say that. No,
field goal to win it. Field goal to win it. In the win.
This is not good for 30 for 30. Next game we got, man. Time winding down. Philadelphia Eagles and Tampa Bay Buccaneers. You know, they getting Philadelphia 9 points. Over and under 46. They ain't gonna cover them 9 or what, man. So I believe all of that time they gonna win that game. They ain't gonna cover them 9 or
what. No. I think they're gonna win a surprisingly close game only because it's supposed to rain. I think that rain gonna have a big deal to do with it too, and Philly gonna come there to punch them in the mouth. And
I don't think Philly got enough pistols. But I don't think they're gonna cover them 9 points. Period. What do you say, Block?
I think, like you said, the game is going to be a lot closer than people think. I think Jalen Hurts is going to have a good game. I think defensively, Philadelphia is going to struggle. Even though Tampa Bay is missing a lot of weapons on offense, I think scheme-wise, they're going to struggle to cover the passing game of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So I think it'll be a tight game because, like you said, the rain is going to be hard to have some deep passes. But I think Tom Brady excels in the short, quick passing game, and I think they can take advantage of the Philadelphia defense, whether it's the rain or not. And we still got to think about the running game of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They really lean on that when Tom Brady's not. Well, I don't want to say when he.
I think Fournette gonna play too.
Yeah. But I like Philadelphia. I like Philadelphia. I think they surprise.
You think Philadelphia gonna win with 9 points?
I think, yeah. Well, what I think is that Tampa Bay is probably gonna get out early, and they're gonna come back in garbage time and cover. So I don't think they're gonna go neck and neck. I feel the same way about it. That's how I feel. I feel like it's 9 points. They ain't gonna cut. They just ain't gonna kill them like that. Last time they played them, they didn't cover. I think it was 6. Yeah.
Last time they played, they didn't cover. It was 6.
Yeah. Well, the thing is too, the last time they beat them, they had Godwin and they had Antonio Brown. So those two guys ain't there no more. But the thing is, I think with Philly, that's going to be Philly's undoing is the fact that they've been terrible against covering tight ends. And that's all Brady got now.
That's all they going to work.
Aside from Mike Evans, you know, Mike Evans still nice weapon to have out there too.
But that's what they're going to work the tight end. You know they're going to work the tight end set the deal. 46 over and under, man. They're too high.
Woo. Oh, man. Could it get messy?
I think in the rain is too high.
Yeah, me too. Obviously, we're on the same page, Block. I think they're too high. They're over and under. I say under.
I go under. Yeah.
Okay, we all under. The next one, man, I want to talk about this a long time, but I can't. The next one, man, the Dallas Cowboys, man. Cowboy Nation, we in the building. So we're going to get a 49er, man. Y'all know what the P doing. Over under is 51.
Damn.
How many points we get them for 3 points? So we get them 3 points. Big Block, man, what you got to say about that, man? You know what I'm saying? Who you like? I know who you like. So you think we're going to cover the 3 points now?
28-20 San Francisco. Let's go. Dak going to throw 2 picks. Ball game. Nick Bosa going to have a sack. I will say
I go for the Bucs to have a sack. I go for that.
Micah Parsons does force an interception for Jimmy G, but that's what we need. After Jimmy G throw a pick, he lights out. So he gonna get that pick out the way early. Y'all gonna be hyped, just like the Rams was, and boom, 28-20, San Francisco Super Bowl. Let's go.
Wow, who you like, Wow?
Man, I don't know, man. I wasn't prepared to predict it tonight, man. This is y'all game right here. I know y'all know more about it than me. I'm just gonna from my point of view. I think the only way you're gonna beat San Francisco is if you're gonna beat them at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, I'm like sure about that.
Like teams that's not as good as them. That's why when I had them, when I predicted them to beat Cincinnati a few weeks ago, and everybody like, oh no, that's crazy. I'm like, no, that's not crazy because they better than Cincinnati at the line of scrimmage. If Dallas only real shot is to neutralize something. Now the thing is, Frisco, they excel at stopping the run, but Dallas ain't really concerned with running the ball like that. And Frisco can't stop the pass. So if y'all can't get to Dallas, if y'all can't pressure Dak, y'all gonna be in trouble. Because then that means that Dallas front 4 and that front 7, they get to pin their ears.
They eat.
And y'all don't want to force Jimmy to drop back. Y'all can throw all these little 3 and 4 yard slants or whatever it hitches to Debo and Ayuk. But if y'all behind 27-10 or something like that,
or like 17, like 17. Like 17.
No, look, I don't think.
Not the Rams.
I don't think
not the Rams.
That's what I was about to say. I don't think y'all.
If we get up 17, then you call that booty hair. I'm gonna sit down. If we get up 17, then you call that booty hair. That move that going off. It's simple math. No, you can't let that go down.
Yeah.
You let that go down. I said, but I expect it to be a close, tight night, a close game. I'm saying pretty good game because I think we covered 3 points. What I'm leaning on is they couldn't stop over Andy Dalton last year. So they could start with Andy Dalton last year. I don't think they can start with Dak Prescott. I think my defense gonna try to get at them folks.
You talking about Richard Sherman and
I'm just talking about who we had. I'm just talking about what's going on. We had Andy Dalton.
That team, that's not this team, bro.
Hey, man, we had Andy Dalton. I think we're gonna come out the same way y'all say about Cincinnati come out the hype. I think my defense gonna come out the hype like that. So I'm saying Michael Parsons, Randy Gregory, you know what I'm saying? Like you say how Bosa gonna get a sack. I'm gonna make a bold prediction. I think my homeboy Calvin Joseph, number 24, so he was our second round draft pick, number 40. I mean, 44 pick in the second round. He get an interception this Sunday, man. 4:30, man. Calvin Joseph, man, get an interception. Mark that down. But I like the Cowboys to win, man. I say over number 51. I say over. Y'all feel like it over? Y'all feel like it over?
Yeah, I feel it's over.
I think 48. I'm under. I'm under by like 2 points.
Are you saying gonna be 48? You said you're at 48?
28-20 San Francisco.
Okay. We'll try to believe in that. The next game, man, before we make our prediction of who we think will go to the Super Bowl, y'all know what's going on, man. Arizona at the Rams. Who y'all like? Let me see what the over and under. The over and under is tighten up, boy. You tripping. 49.5.
50.
Oh, 50.
50.
Okay. 50.
And -5 Rams. I'll take the Rams.
Ryan said +4. You like the Rams cover the 4?
Yeah, I do. I think they Stafford's shaky as hell. Stafford should scare all y'all to death, man. I'm telling you, man.
That's why I'm like.
No, but you know what? I think Odell Beckham Jr. is the difference.
He should make the difference.
Because Arizona can't, for one, they can't cover Cooper Kupp for shit. Now they had a good game against that first game. No, I like Byron Murphy. But he don't want Cooper all day.
Over there too now.
Well, McVay also does a really good.
You like Arizona?
Job of
you like Arizona? You like Arizona?
I'm leaning, but go ahead, Walt. Convince me. I'm leaning Arizona though.
I'm leaning Arizona too.
Hey man.
Hey, listen, man. Listen, Matthew, man. 8 picks in the last 3 games. You can't be out there, dude. And this is the problem. When he was here in Detroit, this is why we didn't allow him to throw the ball this damn much, because he can't do it without turning the ball over. He got 41 touchdowns, and he also led the league in picks.
You're right about that. But if you look at Arizona these last couple weeks, Arizona looked terrible.
Yeah, so the only way the Rams another team that have a chance to win it out the NFC, but they only shot. McVay got to become Frankenstein over there. He got to become the brains of that.
He's been doing Arizona like that ever since he's been there.
But it may get to a point where he's gonna have to neuter him the way he neutered Jared Goff.
I feel you on that part. Before we go, man, who you got to go to the Super Bowl?
Oh man,
I got Dallas Cincinnati.
I don't know.
I got Dallas Cincinnati. Who you got?